Hey everybody, welcome to You Can Do Math, and today we are going to factor trinomials with the leading coefficient of 1. Let's get started. Hi guys, in our video we are going to have 4 questions today, and all 4 of our questions, our leading coefficient is going to be 1, which is important, but let me show you what I mean. So the leading coefficient is the number that is in front of our x squared. Notice there is no number there. So it is understood that there's a 1 there. Like 1 times x squared is x squared, so we don't even really need to write it. All right, so when that happens, when our leading coefficient is 1, then my strategy is that I right away will draw 2 parentheses and put x times x for x squared. This is not something everybody does. It's just kind of like what I do. It's my strategy. And then from there, I look at the last term. Now the last term is 9, and we need to think of all of the factors of 9. So 9 would be a 3 times 3 or 9 times 1. And one of those pairs is going to work for our factored form, and it's going to be the one that will add or subtract up to our middle term of 10. So if you take a look, 9 and 1, if I add them, it will get 10. So I'm going to take a plus 9 and a plus 1 and put that into our parentheses, and there you go. There's your factored form, the quantity of x plus 9 times the quantity of x plus 1. It's always a really good idea, though, to check your work, to check to see if your factored form is really truly works. So if we were to multiply these two binomials, we should get this trinomial of standard form. So let's do that. Now, there are different ways that you can do it. You could FOIL, for sure, old school, I love it. You could do the box method or the area model, as some people call it. So I'll just do the box method. I know when I taught it in class, which I miss our class, that a lot of students loved the box method. So I'm going to place the x plus the 9 on the outside and the x plus the 1 on the inside, and I'm going to multiply to get the inside. So I have x squared, 1 times x is x, 9 times x is 9x, and 9 times 1 is 9. And then you'll definitely want to take a look and see if there are any terms that you can combine. You do have like terms here. And so we can also say that, see, x squared plus 9x plus x is 10x plus that 9. And indeed, our factored form did work out because we got back to our original standard form. All right, question number 2, here we go. So we have x squared minus 8x plus 7. So right away I'm going to draw my 2 parentheses, and I have x times x gives me x squared. I'm going to think of all the factors of 7. It's only 7 and 1. So 7 times 1, I know that those ones are going to work, but be careful. Please look at your signs. The middle term is a negative. So that means that when I add the 7 and the 1, they both have to be negative. Negative 7 and a negative 1. So I'm just going to place those in my parentheses, negative 7 and a negative 1. And there you go. There's your factored form. All right, question number 3. Here we go. X squared minus 9x plus 18. You know me. I'm going to draw 2 parentheses right away and write in my x's. Look at that last term. It is 18. So 18 would be, let's do 9 and 2, 18 and 1, 6 and 3. And which one of those pairs, if I add or subtract, will get me to negative 9? Well, the 6 and the 3 will. If I add 6 plus 3, I will get 9. But look at the signs. The sign is a negative. So I need a negative 6 and a negative 3. Because if I have a negative 6 and a negative 3, I have negative 9. And that is your factored form. All right, so with the 4th problem for today, I would love for you to stop this video. If you feel like you got it, like, yes, I got this, then stop the video and try it. If you're like, SE, I'm not quite sure, stop the video and try it. And if you're like, I'm still feeling like I'm lost, stop the video and try it. Just give yourself a try. Then when you know that moment when you get stuck, you can press play and then you can fix it. I mean, that's the beauty of learning math, is finding your mistakes and then persevering through that. All right, so stop the video, for real. Okay, hi, welcome back, guys. So I'm going to take a look at the problem. I'm going to notice I just have that x squared leading coefficient of 1. So I'm going to draw two parentheses and have x times x is x squared. The factors of 12, I have 4 times 3, 6 times 2, 12 and 1. And which one of them will get me to 4? It's got to be 6 and 2, right? And 6 minus 2, subtract, right? 6 subtract 2, that does give us 4, but the 4 is negative, which means I'm going to need to make the 6 negative. Negative 6 plus a 2 does give me a negative 4. So that's the 2 that I'm going to put into the parentheses, negative 6 and a plus 2, and that is our factored form. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys next time.